has been pretty brutal so far. A little bit of a bloodbath between the both of them.
And nade looks like a prime target for Jackson. That's finished by Stown. He's only holding these tiny gaps, those 18-year-old eyes. He can hold the rattiest angles, and he'll continue to do so. This should be 4 for Stown if he continues in this direction. Lovely collection. It's 1,200 bucks. Injected into the heroic CT bank account. Only Amanek and Unarmored Deagle should not be able to find anything here. We will have the headshot angle into Borup, but seeing how precise they can be, and there's a prime example of it. We're into the first weapon round then. Stown gonna be happy with that one. A quick cleanup, nothing to get too concerned about.
Plated it off a little bit. Construction's still open if they fancy it, but Jax goes through the smoke and they do not expect it. And my word, Stown and Testis are probably baffled by this, and he's found 3. Jax coming online.
Oh, that's the info Amanek was waiting for. Last day, as he screams as they all rotate in. Clean headshots needed, Borup. He's got to worry about Amanek. He's got to worry about Jax. He does well to find 2. And now Nico, known for his aggression, known for his aim. Not today, it's Kenny. Quick re-peek.
Kenny, is he going to peek it? Slither is all he has to see, and he knows there's danger afoot. Cadian, you gonna stick around? You gotta get away, my friend.
Oh gosh, hot pursuit. Tessus aggressive. He wants more, and he found the head of Kenny and Amanek. Tessus massacres G2 in pursuit of a second bite. Makes it a nightmare for Nico and Tessus. If ever there was a time for them to step up, it would be right here. And right now, Tessus getting closed in on. Does find the first. Hunter's gone. Nearly a third. He's got to clutch it out. A 1 versus 2. They're low. It's certainly not out of the realms of possibility, but so much pressure on someone so new to this level of play. That's another head off of Amanek. Maybe Tessus can do it. He does it. Big time players making big time plays in big time games. Tessus keeps heroic in it.
Jeez, I thought Hunter did enough there. The fact that this boy, this kid, last time round, the best player for Heroic as they went up against G2, and poised back against the wall, overtime, having to get that done. Look at it. Kenny doesn't believe it.
The push comes through, and surely they get mowed down. Fallen actually finds himself a nice shot in the meantime, but it all comes down to him. Spots out another. That's going to be a freebie as Acor's looking the wrong way. This is now doable. A 2-on-1. Only a scout in hand, of course, but Fallen, he's not missing anything today, and it's a 1-on-1. Action in connector with this M4. He may just have a sight line on the bomb, and that's what he's holding for. But Fallen seems to have the positional advantage. He just doesn't know where he is. Or he's going to wrap all the way around CT, Squid.
That was just about as fast a shot as you can possibly hit for Fallen. It's block out to try and finish off the job. Asilia needs to be very careful about this one. Back turned. Is Fallen really going for a knife here? No, instead the headshot. Asilian realizes just a little too
difficult going into Vertigo, knowing that your opponents have just decimated you on your own map pick. Finally, we see an A execute coming in from MIBR, but the Molotovs come through. It certainly slows them down. Roy up close and personal as the flash comes through. Oh my, shush once again. Fantastic support player coming through with a 3K, and Roy finds one of his own.
Might be a flank in place. We can see that there absolutely isn't. And Acor's on a tear in this server. Another lightning fast headshot to eliminate Taco. And TRK and KNG must be incredibly scared to go for this peak right now against Acor. He's at the ready. They're letting this bomb tick down in a way, but here comes the peak and the response. Acor, he's at the ready, misses a shot. As Innocent finds one more. The defuse is happening, and TRK's ready to prevent it.
Through the smoke to Hampus. Deary me. It's a 3-on-4. Astralis going to try and collect their thoughts as they move into this one in even odds now, thanks to Dupree. S-Tag's moving in on the railings while the other two take this lower position. Nork is in a bit of danger, but him and Hampus, they've got it under control. S-Tag is left in the clutch. And he is the new face, the new boy on the block. This is a pretty tall order. Down goes the first, and still Twist left to find. He's got the information, but doesn't have a kit. He does land the shot, so he gets all the kills, but it's a round lost for Astralis.
That was filthy. I don't know how S-Tag hits that kill at all, but it's not going to do anything. It's not going to change the outcome of the round. It's NIP with a successful little B take.
I'm interested to see if we see Nip abuse that B site more, because the first time we saw Astralis playing on Train.
Out of pot, Bubsky only sees them as they come round the smoke, and therefore players like Device are up for grabs. So is Rez to S-Tag. He pushes B, he gets a kill, but he can't save the gun. Stay alive with a man advantage instead. Still hanging around behind the smoke. No utility for this inner site though, so he might need to rotate. It's him and Bubsky on B patrol. And NIP, they are tempted by this early deeg. They're going to walk right on in. Bubsky spamming. S-Tag baits the peak. Bubsky still waiting upper as well, but no one's coming into this position. This deagle can be deadly up close. Oh dear, the spam is good. He's found two more. S-Tag, the orb is gone as well. And he is just absolutely ruined NIP on a low economy round. Perfection. Twist is even getting flanked. There's no escaping Astralis.
Twist doesn't know where to look. They are all around him. He's getting encircled by Danes. It's terrifying. And as he creeps forward, this should be the end of Twist. There's S-Tag with the ace. Orp to round it out, forward the D.
Monumental. They've been perfectly timed. Even though the last time he did it, he got traded after one. You know, it's knowing when to push. NIP are going to be watching it early round. They are going to be aware, but I guess the pace of him running up ramp at the start here was completely off, catching NIP off guard.
One of the things that's so sick is like power that Lekro provided, but this clutch might already be won by the fact that Astralis, they still think it's A, and now it's dawned on them a little too late. Hampus, his brain swirling, it's huge as he's got this bomb down. It's so much time already ticked off the clock. He's playing inside of the site. Astralis, they've got very little time to play with, so they've got to be fast. They tap the bomb, Magisk is dropped, and now just Device left to beat. Hampus with the 4K gets it all for NIP.
Who on earth is Hampus? This guy is an absolute madman. He's a machine, and he's not just the brain and the cogs whirring behind NIP. He is the firepower as well, getting these A picks every single round, it feels like. He's the one going out first, and he's somehow constantly getting 2K picks on the site. Magisk lines up a sick double, but it is not enough to save Astralis, and that you know, awful timing for Device.
10, and he's got Twist at ramp, who can now gonna have to reposition, but the smokes have completely cut Twist out. For all intents and purposes, Rez is entirely alone right now. Twist has had to go through the smoke.
Boy.
There's a double. Twist ducking down. Try it. Oh, he nails it. Twist. What a way to get an 8th round for NIP. The Deagle proves too strong. In terms of weaponry, they're going to get away with an AK and an M4. The 2 orbs are saved. Bai comes back in for NIP in this round regardless. They had a lot more to lose from going for that retake than to gain.
Yeah, maybe Astralis should just play with the Deagles. Those are the 2 rounds, the last 2 rounds they've won off the back of Dupree and Device. This one was pretty, they can throw everything in, and so they'll start to line up the grenades to retake this one. Astralis with Magisk close in the smoke. Oh dear, there's no flasher pushing forward. He's waiting on the fade. Bubsky taking down Popsky. They haven't cleared him, but Twist will. Nort can flash his teammate in. Bubsky's caught fighting Coffin. Dupree now in the clutch. He's got 2, and the third. Dupree shutting it down on his own. No deeg needed. And Astralis only just getting it over the line. Oh boy, that one's a nail biter.
You can tell how much Dupree wants this map, right? You can tell how much he wants that semi-final spot. He is showing up in spades right now. A 1v3 from him. Second 3K, of course. He was able to do the same with the Deagles just a round ago, rushing into that site.